Jim with Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to our CrossFit inspired routine. It's basically a compound circuit, total body. And what we mean by compound movement, multiple joints in motion typically. So these moves, guys, high output, okay? Upper body, we're talking about a warm up in a minute, but upper body, these are inherently challenging on the shoulders. So we'll talk about that in a minute, because everything you do for upper body with multiple joints, they're not isolation moves, so you're not doing like an isolation curl or push down. Everything is moving with the shoulder. So we want to make sure you're warmed up with this. But let's talk about what you need. So you need probably 2 pair of dumbbells, a heavier pair for bent over rows, then a moderate weight for, you could probably get by with all the exercise with the other weight. Now, if you're limited on your dumbbells, you could substitute some gallon jugs, maybe 1 or 2 for each hand. So 2 to 4 gallon jugs would work. Bent over rows, challenge yourself on those. Your back is a lot stronger than you think. Now maintain good form, but if you don't have weights that can challenge you, you could use something like a backpack. We talk about this all the time, and you could load anything in this backpack. Multiple gallon jugs, books, paper, old weight plates that are laying around, kettlebells, maybe you're doing a landscape wall. Get some landscape blocks in here, anything. And then you can just use the handles, guys, and you got like a barbell or heavy dumbbell. So challenge yourself. If you don't have dumbbells, I encourage you to acquire some more. But bent over rows, you're stronger than you think. So be sure to challenge yourself a little bit. Okay, so backpack may come in handy. The only other thing, guys, is you may want a chair. I think most people can use the floor. We have a squat thrust swing. So kind of like a devil's press without the push-up. Okay, so we'll drop down, get the feet back, swing over the head. Now, if you have a hard time going to the floor with that, you could use a chair or bench. Make sure and anchor that, okay? So basically you use an elevated surface to kick your feet back, jump up, swing the weights over, set them down, use that elevated surface. We just don't want that chair or bench sliding on you as you're going through the exercise. So make sure and put that against the wall, all right? Guys, quickly too, don't always do this, but it's always good to be warm. We talked about these compound movements, guys, thrusters, push-up rows, our squat thrust swings. Guys, it puts a lot of work on the shoulders, okay? So make sure you're warm, okay? So I'm gonna run through just a couple of things. You don't need any tubing. If you have tubing, it works great, okay? Or bands, don't need anything heavy, okay? So I've got some light tubing here, and just a couple things I wanna show you that you can do. And if you don't have tubing, guys, you can do stuff. We're gonna work interiorly first, okay? So we're gonna mimic almost like a fly. So if you don't have any tubing, guys, you can just squeeze together and come out. So you're mimicking almost like a fly, okay? If you have tubing, guys, you can simply put it around you and then squeeze together and come out. So the idea here is we're trying to just get the front of the shoulders and the pectorals, just a little blood in there, okay? So you wanna get 10 to 15. I'm gonna run through just one set of this. You could do 2 to 3 of these, especially if you have bad shoulders. It's really good to get warm before you start, okay? So we get around 15 of those, all right? And I've got a post here too, guys. If you have something, you could even wrap this around a post or a doorway, okay? Maybe pinch a door in there. If you have a door, you probably wrap it around the doorknob and close the door. And then you could get even a little more resistance. And again, guys, you don't have to have tubing to do that, okay? You can just squeeze the hands together in front, focus on the front, okay? The next one, we want to work posteriorly, okay? So we're going to work the back of the shoulder. So we're going to grab your band or tubing. Again, if you don't have it, guys, you're going to push back. You're just almost like you're pulling apart back, okay? So I've got the tubing, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out and come together. You can adjust that too if you want a little more resistance. And again, maybe around 15 of these, just pull it apart. So now we're kind of hitting the back of the shoulders. Good. And I'll just do around 15. We're gonna bring it down. Guys, now we're gonna do some rotations going over the head. Okay, so we'll grab the tubing, we'll spread it out. And I see a lot of guys going all the way from their thighs, all the way around behind them, all the way down. That is actually a little harder on my shoulder. So I'm only gonna rotate the shoulder to back slightly. So I'm gonna take my tube and I'll pull it apart a little bit. And I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna come over the head and then just kind of roll back. Come up and over, and I come all the way down, up and over. Now, if you're able to without pain, you could go all the way back. Because I just want to stretch your shoulders. I don't want to cause stress on it. So I'm going to stop as I rotate back good. And just again, trying to get some blood moving through the body. All right, so somewhere near around 15 of these also. All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some air squats in, so I'll get maybe 10 to 15 air squats when I come down. Just getting those legs warmed up a little bit. Shake those out. And guys, maybe we'll get a couple inchworms here too. So kind of stretch those hamstrings. So I want to come down and stretch those hamstrings a little bit. We're going to walk out to a plank. Hold your plank for just a moment. We're going to come back, and what I want you to do is really force those heels in the floor. Stretch the hamstrings here at the top. Come back. Hold the plank. Feeling those. All right, I'll do one more here. Okay, and again, that was really brief. You go with that again if you wanted to. I've done it a couple times already, so there's one on camera. I did 2 sets before, but good way to kind of get your body just ready to work. All right, guys, this workout, once your warm-up's done, it's only 19 minutes of work. We're gonna do this around 3 times. So let me put it on the screen so you can see it. We have thrusters, so just a squat overhead press, right? And this is set, I don't know if I may have said it. Guys, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Run through these 6 moves and you have a minute off. So it's a good pace workout. So I mentioned the thrusters. Then we have bent over rows. So that would be maybe a little bit heavier than the rest of the movements that we're gonna do today, okay? Then we're gonna do lunge hammer curls. I prefer a back lunge. I find it a little easier on my knees. So I'm gonna be stepping backwards. As I come back, I will curl the weight up. And we're gonna alternate those, okay? Then we're gonna go push-up rows. If you have dumbbells, you can actually just hold on to dumbbells. That's what I'm gonna do. And then we'll do a pull, and a push-up. Pull, pull, push-up. If you only have one dumbbell, okay, or a gallon jug even, guys, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to pull, set down, then do your push-up. And then pull, set down, do your push-up, okay? So a little more work about with that one. Then we're gonna do squat thrust swings. Again, if you have gallon jugs, if you're using gallon jugs, guys, you'll have to squat down, set the weights down, go to the floor, kick your feet back, jump up, grab the jugs and swing. So a little more to that. With dumbbells, just hang on to them the whole time. It's the simplest way to do that, okay? Also on that, make sure that when you come up from your plank position, when you jump your feet forward, get those weights underneath you. So you swing them up, and then I'm gonna bring them down the shoulders and go back down, okay? Last thing are bicycle kicks for the core, okay? So, 19 minutes of fun here. Total body workout in a short amount of time, all right? So, again, we're trying to create workouts that you could do at home, you could do at your corporate wellness center, your office, with just minimal amount of weight, okay? Of course, this one you would need for the bent over rows, a little, maybe something moderate to heavy, but not a lot of equipment, but great results with this, all right? So, I've got a couple dumbbells off to the side here that I'll be using. We're starting with thrusters. Make sure those legs are a little warm, okay? We're diving right in, 40 seconds, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna hit start. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells are here, guys. We're squatting down over the head. Here we have 20 seconds. Bent over row, so this could be gallon jugs, dumbbells, maybe a backpack, right? Have a little bit of time, or 10 more seconds. Make sure your back is straight, knees are bent. Here we go. Whew, man. A lot of reps in 40 seconds. It's tough. Okay. Alternating lunge and hammer curl. Focusing the front leg. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to step back. Whew. Push-up rows. Whew. Just get on a chair or a bench, remember? Woo! Okay, tough one coming up. Squat, thrust, swing. Watch your ceiling height. Make sure you have plenty of room here. Here we go. Feet back, plank, forward wide. To the floor, you can use a mat here or a towel. Bicycle kicks. Here we go. Okay, we have a minute off, guys. Take a breather. Challenging. 40 seconds is a long time with these compound moves. Whew! All right. All right, we have 18 seconds. All right, here we go. Thrusters. Okay, bent over rows. Here we go. Keep those knees soft. Whew. 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 Man. Here we go. Squat thrust swing. Bicycle kicks. Baby. Keep that core tight, even if your dog's licking you. Whew. Oh man, another minute off. One more round. Look, come here. Hi, good girl. Okay, last round. Whew, I'm tired. Here we go. Good, keep that core tight. Mine's a little tired. Protect the back. Soft knees, straight back. Back is tired. Okay. Push-up rows. Tough one here. Here we go. Oh. Whew. Squeeze that core. Almost there. Oh man, that was our third and final round. And I am spent. Whew. These workouts are great because if you push yourself, I don't care what fitness level you are, you're going to be exhausted. If you're just starting, you may not get the reps in. You'll still get a great workout. Whew, man. All right. I'll sit up here. I think I'm too tired to stand right now. So that was our CrossFit compound circuit training. Why do I feel it? Hope you guys had a great workout. Thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness for your women.